What is up, YouTube? We got another Q&A part 5. So halfway to 10. 5 times away from 25. First question, Mark Jones. What should you do if you have a non-responsive recruiter? Is it okay to find another? Yeah, dude, what the fuck? You know how like bad it is for recruiters right now to hit quotas? Like any recruiter will take you. I guarantee if you walk to any recruiter's office and say, yo, my recruiter's not answering questions, they'll be like, oh shit, come. Because then you'll go under his quota and your recruiter will lose someone. So you can always find another recruiter if your recruiter doesn't want to do his job, and don't let him get the quota with your number. Hema Paran, hey, can you talk about switching jobs in the Navy? Thanks. So switching jobs in the Navy is called cross-rating. To cross-rate, it's a package you put in. Normally they won't let you do it for 2 years. And generally when you cross-rate, the job you're in has to be overmanned, and the job you want to be has to be undermanned. That makes sense? So your job has too many people, so they need to push people out, and then the job you want to go to barely has anyone, and they need people to fill it. That's generally cross-rating, and I haven't seen anyone do it. So, I mean, I've seen like people who are rates now that were other rates, but that's because the other rates they were aren't rates anymore. Simple Chaz, what do you think about MMs? Machinist mates, crazy pickup time, because like, alright, if you go corpsman like me, the average pickup time to third class is 3.5 years. 3.5 years to third class. There's rates who get that while they're in A school, okay? Like, for me to pick up third class, for corpsman, it's the most overmanned job in the Navy. We have 24,000 active duty corpsmen, so to pick up third class, only like 13%, right, is getting promoted. So if you don't have an EP, you're not getting promoted. If your other rates like MM and quartermaster, you can pick up super fucking quick. Doesn't really matter if you have the EP or not. And also the tests will be easier if you're other rates. So machinist mate like that, you have to learn machinist mate stuff. If you were to go to corpsman, you have to learn everything in the medical field, even if you're just in one specialty. Say I'm in preventive medicine, I have to go learn lab and then dental, even though I've never worked in it and I've never had training on it. I'm gonna get tested on it. If you go machinist mate, you're gonna get tested on just machinist mate stuff. So there's a pro to that. You're gonna pick up really quick. But then again, there's a pro if you go corpsman. There's a lot of like medical certifications you can get for the outside world. So realistically, it's what you want to do. If you plan on making a 20-year career, I would suggest going machinist mate. If you plan on getting out, I'd suggest getting a job that transfers over better, because I'm not sure of what qualifications machinist mate gives you. Because, I mean, yeah, engineer, but I mean, you're working on boats, so doesn't really transfer to like cars and trucks and stuff like that. Chelsea Corey, what is the difference between HM and HMDA? Can you talk a little about switching jobs while in debt? So before, hospital corpsman and dental assistant were 2 different rates, right? They were 2 different jobs, and then I believe back in 2005 is when they had the merger, and they joined the 2 jobs. We became just hospital corpsman, and dental became a specialty. If you get HMDA, that means you're guaranteed a C school after your A school, which will put you through the dental pipeline. It'll be 2 extra months after your A school. You just move right across the street to the other barracks. And your day is pretty much going to be really awesome. Dental assistant have it the best. Even though everyone makes fun of them and calls them tooth fairies and shit, they have the easiest life. Dental is over like that. You work shorter work days, you don't work weekends, you don't work nights, and a lot of them get really sweet orders. Like, if my friend scored high in dental school and everyone made fun of him, calling him tooth fairy, even though he's our bro, we just mess with him. He got orders to Hawaii. He's in Hawaii for 3 years right now, and all of us are just at shore commands and hospitals, working long hours with patients, when he just does his dental stuff for a few hours and then goes out on the beach and chills. So if you're going HMDA, that's pretty chill. What else did it say? And also, can you talk a little about switching jobs while in debt? I don't think that's possible unless your recruiter pulls some strings. I was able to get corpsman while I was in debt, even though I enlisted under something else. So, I mean, that's really up to your recruiter to pull some strings. Angel Martinez, hey man, know any special amphibious reconnaissance corpsmen? I want to go down that pipeline. Maybe you could touch on it in a future video. Also, any DMT corpsmen, dive medic corpsmen. So, I know a couple. When I went through FMTB, you know, the Marine training, and while you're going through the Marine training, they're going to offer you a chance to try out to go reconnaissance. They offer you when you're in core school too, but they give you another chance right here. A few of my friends went out for it. 2 of them made it. 1 failed the pipeline while he was like halfway through, and 1 actually made it through. So once you finish the recon pipeline, so let's say you go to FMTB and now you have the 8404 designator, you can go with the Marines. Then if you can pass the physical and go recon, and if you guys know what recon is, reconnaissance Marines, they're like the SEALs of the Marine Corps, right? Obviously they do different jobs. Don't freak out if you're in the military and you're watching this and you're like, they're not the same. It's like, I know, I'm trying to just give people a perspective. So then you can go with the reconnaissance Marines. By the way, you're going through recon with just Marines. You're like a Marine to them. And then after recon, then you'll go to your specialty schools like jump, dive, and all that. And then you'll learn your specialty medicine and you'll go from there. Now, dive medical technicians, you would just go through dive school and then probably jump, but I understand it's a lot like regular divers, except the medical aspect is a really long school. I don't have much info on it, honestly, but you should probably just go through Google and go through there. They have a lot of forums and they'll have Special Forces corpsmen on the forums answering your questions. And then last but not least, my favorite subscriber, Ali Hamid. You need to shut the fuck up. You sound like a mad dog. Good, you are in the US military, you said. Hope you get killed soon while your wife gets and daughter gets fucked by us Muslim men. Once they are fucked, they don't think America is any good anymore. It's hard reading that with a straight face. This dude's fucking mad. He was in the comments, you know, saying like fuck the military and all that, and I'm telling him he's fucking retarded. And once soon while your wife gets and daughter gets fucked by us Muslim. I don't know really where he was going with this comment, but I also kind of laughed because some of my subscribers got on the post and started just going at this guy. So I mean, that's cool to build up a community of people who would just defend me like that. But I got new videos coming out. If you guys have an idea for a video, leave it below. Also, if you want to be in the Q&A, the next Q&A, leave it below, because this is like normally the forum I'll do. When I'm looking for questions, I go to the last Q&A video. That's your best chance of getting on a video, and I'll see you guys. Good shit, dude. I'm so tired. America! Okay, let's go get food.
Yeah.